Ideology of MMM. Let's draw out some key points here to start with. Why do bankers work less and earn 100 times more? Is money still a measure of labor? Why is the world so unjust? Is every one of us equal? Is the whole financial world really a pyramid or not? Well, we work without cease, but what should we expect in the end? Low wages and pensions, and no rest, but a constant struggle with debt, and a half-starved old age. You have spent all your life working for billionaires. You have been taking away all your power, energy, and health. You've been squeezed like a lemon, and after that, you'll be just thrown into the dustbin as a write-off. Is it right? But that is the world, the horrific reality of the modern society. This is what we should all expect in the end, almost certainly. Everything ends up in this way for the vast majority of people in the world today, as it ended up for their mother and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers, as it will end up in the present state of affairs for their children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, then in their turn for their children and their grandchildren, and so on. This is the way of the world. Why? All of this is wrong, unfair. It must not exist. Why do some people have everything but others have nothing? Why do some people walk in golden slippers but others barely make ends meet? They don't know how to feed their children, although all of them work earnestly. Why does it happen? Yet we are all the people. We are equal, aren't we? Then why? And people are not equal, and the money is not even a measure of labor. All of this is an insolent and shameless lie. We are surrounded by lie, and still most people trust it all and continue to live in the unfair and unjust world. Why do they cheat? Just to make it easier to control you? This is why MMM spring up, that we might be able to break the circle of the unfair and unjust in our society. MMM is you and I. MMM is a peer-to-peer system. In MMM, there's no central account. It is where you PH with your spare money and you get help. And you too that PH will also get help. Let us join together and promote MMM so that it will bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Voluntary MMM is a voluntary social network. This point is not in the title. The bottom line is that this is a voluntary, informal assistance of millions and millions of people throughout the world. Well, how does it work? Thanks to the banks, millionaire. Due to the same ordinary people who deposit their money or deposit their savings, MMM take wrong wings out of banks' sales, making people see reality. Why do people bring money to the bank at exorbitant interest? Because they have no other choice. Banks are monopolists. There is no other plan to bring money to them. All banks are just the same and controlled by the Fed, and it simply destroys ordinary people. Now we have an alternative, MMM. It is something close to the heart. People help each other today and get help tomorrow. You will be helped in the main. You will be helped. That is the main principle. Better join MMM and your money will be help those who really need it. Poor people, retirees, disabled, love their neighbor, help them. MMM is a unit of free society, brighter and better, new world where there won't be money, current money, where everything will be otherwise fair and honest, where there won't be any slave or owner, where everyone will work for their own pleasure, for the whole society, where good will defeat end, and it will be so. Now, how do MMM work? MMM is the only financial institution in the world that honestly and directly admits being a pyramid scheme. It does not lie. In MMM, people agree without any guarantee, promise to help each other, with money, just like that, because they want to help each other. Participants pay and also get help. Marvel, which is their visual currency in MMM, grow at rate of 30% per month. Rules of MMM. In MMM, people are warned not to have more than one account. Once you are paid to pay, you are expected to pay within 48 days. After POP and the receiver, attach the POP, and the receiver of the money must also confirm the receipt of the money within 3 days, and letter of happiness must be written within 3 days also. Benefits. Interest. Every participant in MMM has the same benefits, privilege of 30% of any contribution each time they PH'd. Bonuses. All members has 10% of every member introduced into the community. There is also what we called guidance bonus. It is for those that has gone through the guidance school, which give the privilege to earn and bring from, which can go as far as 8 level generation depending on each guider. Then we have the programs. The guidance school is best of one of its kind, internet community or social network community. It is world class and is totally free of charge. I thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sergio Movrodi, for bringing this to our community. Together, we change the world.